Afternoon, guys. Today's not been a very good day for Chuck or I. Everything's okay, don't worry. Yesterday, I don't know, I don't remember if Chuck talked about it or not, but he had a really bad, his throat was starting to hurt and just kind of feeling yucky. I started feeling like that last night, and this morning when I woke up, it felt like I had been run over by a truck. My head, my throat. It doesn't help that it is disgustingly hot outside. Fans just aren't cutting it. And to make matters worse, I hurt myself while doing my exercises the other day. I wasn't watching my form properly while I was doing squats and stuff, and I ended up straining both of my quads, and they hurt a lot. Like, it hurts to even move. So I called into work because there's no way I can be on my feet all day today. My whole body just hates me right now. On the plus side, because I've spent all day in bed, I ordered Chuck's wedding present, so that's exciting. I know it's like super early, it's like 10 months to do so, but you know, just in case when you're ordering things on the internet, you never know, right? So in case that falls through, I have time to get it from somewhere else or whatever. So Chuck is actually outside. He was on his phone on the couch and he fell asleep. Trying to get the video uploaded for yesterday technically. So haven't had a really exciting day yet. I'm still in my pajamas. I cut myself somehow in the middle of the night. I'm not really sure how or when I did that, but I woke up and my nose was bleeding. I don't know why. I've got another about hour before I can take a Tylenol again. So much pain happening right now. My own fault. That's the worst part, is that I know I did it to myself, so. So it's almost 8 o'clock. I've tried to make myself look somewhat presentable so I can go to the grocery store. Just need a few things. Some almond milk, eggs and stuff, so. It hurts to walk so much. So a trip that should have just taken me, I don't know, 15 minutes at max, including going up and down elevator. Took me about 40 minutes or so. Every step I take, it moves my quads, and it hurts a lot.
Hey guys, I'm just waiting for a bus right now. It said it should be here in like 5 minutes, so it gives me a lot of time to talk for no reason. Basically, I'm feeling just as bad as I felt yesterday. Actually, probably a little worse. I didn't really have that much of a headache or anything like that, but now I do. There's that. I just can't wait to go home, lie down, fall asleep. I know I should eat. I'm really not that hungry at all. We'll see when I get home. It's a hot and gross day, but I don't need this cold, sore throat, headache thing. Hopefully Cheryl's okay. I told her to lie down and just kind of relax for the rest of the day, but knowing her, she probably isn't doing that. And I gotta work tomorrow a little bit earlier, and then they want me in on Wednesday as well, so no days off this week, which is good because hey, money, right? Always good to have the money. Hello. So I made it home safe. I'm basically staying in the bedroom because it's the coldest place in the apartment. We just watched, I rewatched the episode of Top Gear when they went to Spain, and Benedict Cumberbatch was the star in a reasonably priced car, and he was in the latest Star Trek movie. He played Khan. He was also in Sherlock, the BBC show. I think the last time they aired Sherlock was it last fall? Last fall, and he said on the show that we probably won't find out what happens to him until the end of this year or early next year, which is one of the things that I both love and hate about that series in particular. They do 4 episodes that are an hour and a half long, so they're like little mini movies. It's fantastic when you have all of them at the same time, but it's horrible when you have to wait so long until the next one comes out. So right now we're in one of those waiting stretches, and I just hope that when it is released and whatnot, it's a plausible explanation. Hopefully it's a decent one. But I have faith in Mr. Stephen Moffat. He's the guy who runs Doctor Who currently, so he's done good work so far. So I'm pretty sure that our neighbors upstairs have an air conditioning unit, and I'm being video bombed at this point, right over their balcony, and they're just kind of dumping the water or something. Because as I was walking to work today, I was like, well, I'll look up at their balcony and I'll see if I can, if there's like something that I can figure out why there's constant water being dripped on our balcony. And that's what it kind of looks like. It kind of looks like they have one of those like air conditioning units that you just kind of stick in the, they just kind of stick in the window there. You figure that if it's like at all a decent air conditioning unit that's window mounted, that it wouldn't leak out that much water.
There'll be nothing all day, and then all of a sudden it'll just start like pouring from the exact same spot every time. And it's not like just like one drip every couple seconds like it is with a normal air conditioner. It's like drip, 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 like almost a constant flow. And most air conditioners aren't like that.
I was hoping that when I went to work tonight that like one of the supers would be in there, but I went to work kind of late. No one was there, so I couldn't really say anything. Because at this point, you never know when you're going to get doused with water, right? You could be there leaning against the railing, and then all of a sudden you get a shower. And not a fun shower, because who knows where that water is from. It might be from an air conditioning unit. Maybe they're cleaning something, and they're like, hey, let's just sweep the water off the balcony. It's gross.
Bed vlog. That's attractive. So Chuck has been playing Temple Run. Look at it. It looks like I have like big curly. You know what it looks like? It looks
What?
like Peggy
Okay.
in Mad Men.
I was gonna go with, if you put the buns on the side of your head, Princess Leia.
That's cooler. Let's go with that. Now I have a Leia bun. So Chuck is getting mad at his Temple Run.
You see, it's supposed to tell me what I'm supposed to do in order to get these things. And it's not telling me anything. It's telling me to wait. And then the weekly thing, it's telling me that. Basically that there is no weekly thing. But with Cheryl's phone, there's a weekly and there's a daily thing. So yet again, I'm being screwed over by Temple Run, because this is the second time that I've started from the beginning.
I'm waiting until I can take another Tylenol so that hopefully I can sleep. Although, whenever I take Tylenol, it seems to give me really weird dreams. And a lot of them, I don't know if it's because it puts me to sleep, so I actually get multiple REM sleeps in one sleep, or one nap. Today I had dreams about the wedding, and I had dreams about, like, fires, and I watched an interesting documentary tonight. This is so interesting that I actually stopped it halfway when Chuck got home and restarted it from the beginning. And it was about these real estate moguls. Call them that, I guess. It was more a story about their family, and then they own a whole bunch of the Westgate. They own not a whole bunch of. They own Westgate resorts all over the world, and but I know a lot about the Westgate resorts. It was interesting to see how high up they were. They spent $90 million on a house, and the markets crashed. Lenders stopped giving them money for these resorts and stopped investing, and they lost it all. As the guy said, it's the exact opposite of a rags to riches story. It's a riches to rags. Rags to riches to rags. I had the preconception that I was going to hate the woman, the wife, because I had this preconception that she was just going to be like a, no offense, but like a blonde bimbo who's just there with the guy for the money because he's 30 years older than her. But by the end of it, I actually liked her and despised her husband, who was the actual owner of everything. It's called The Queen of Versailles.
Speaking of, I just read they're going to continue making the house. They started...
Really?
Yeah, according to good old Wikipedia, last year it was announced that the construction of the house was restarted and that the house would be done either next year or the year after.
Well, the markets are starting to pick back up again, so... This was in, like, 2008, I believe, when this documentary was made. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed now. Tylenol is starting to kick in. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Do your things. They're all... Oops, sorry. They're all down there now.
Yeah.
So, thank you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.